So there's this viral Reddit post, the photography virtue signal. Ugh. People are really obsessed with their cliches. I started back in the film days. I shoot only on Nikon. I don't do any post processing in my images. I only shoot and put it out there raw. Real photographers don't do any of this stuff. These are all cliches that I've seen before of people who take a little bit too much pride and have their head up their own butt about the photographic process. And for me, I've never shot film. I don't have brand loyalty. All the companies I work for, like a lot of them have different cameras. For hybrid shooting, Sony is better now, but who knows? It will change. And if you're shooting exclusively video, Blackmagic's really good too. Who cares? And the whole post processing thing, everything nowadays is fake and AI. So who even cares? If you're obsessed with these things, whatever. I'm not even worried about it. I'm not even going to tell you you're wrong. Because in our industry of doing like weddings, and there's a ton of people on Facebook just clamoring to do a wedding for free just to get their foot in the door and driving down the market, there is this like insidious newbie, the natural light photographer. They only shoot using natural light. It has to come from the sun. But what happens when it gets dark? When you're shooting inside, you sort of need another source of light. And artificial light is not scary. Like, it's white just like the sun. It's the same light. You just have to learn to use it. And a speed light is really easy. You take the camera, you take the flash, you put it on top, and you can switch it to TTL mode, which is like automatic. It does everything for you. Even I use it sometimes. I will set my flash exposure up or down, my exposure comp on the camera up and down, and it composes a perfectly lit image for me automatically. I don't have to worry about it. I can go inside and outside relatively easy. It's not that hard to learn, and a lot of people are making fun of it and saying real photographers know how to use flash. And obviously, you wouldn't want to hire a photographer who doesn't know how to use flash, but they're valid all the same. I participate and I'm the problem sometimes. I make fun of like the natural light photographers who are, charging for these weddings and they're not going to deliver the best experience. They don't have the right equipment. They're not dual card shooting, so they don't have redundancy. They don't have a backup camera or backup lenses. And so they're risking it all on this, super important day. I super disagree with that, but I think they're valid all the same. And I don't want to come off as one of those people who's bashing and critical and judgy, but that is something to look out for. All of these ideas of, oh, you, in order to be a real photographer, need this, that, extra gear, whatever. None of that matters. As an artist, you just are who you are, and you shouldn't care whether it's film or digital, you use post-processing or not, or what equipment you shoot with. It doesn't matter at all. Enjoy your art. Don't care about what anybody else thinks. Not important.